All right. So at 10 o'clock, we created a fair value gap. We came up, sweep this previous high, and we had a push down, right? So then we had like a 3-minute order block looking candle. Might have been on the 1 minute instead. Yeah. So it was just this 1 minute candle right here I used as the order block. We came up and sweep that previous high, closed back below, tried to push up again, and we completely took that out. So my entry was right in here off a 15-second entry. And since we came up, swept this high, tried to push up, and then we came back down again. Since I was in the trade, I was using these moving averages. So since we did that, that solidified the whole entry again. So now we're just sitting here watching. I moved my stop loss from up there to right down here. And hopefully we can get a good push down. So I do want to look on the 30-second. my toes. So yeah, and if we move above the 20 EMA right here, I think I'm gonna get out for a contained loss. So now we're just watching. Let's go. All right, that would have been a 1.8. Let's see. I'm thinking we're going to take out sell side. But honestly, if we can just get out of here at 1.5R, that would be pretty nice. But since we're floating under the 5 and 9 and 20, I don't think there's any reason to get out of this trade. And once we close above the 20 EMA, that's going to be around break even. So I am going to take my stop loss. And I'm operating off my beautiful girlfriend's computer. She's over there making pancakes like a boss. All right, let's see. And like I said, I am just risking one micro contract because I'm planning to trade off of a live account soon. So I'm just kind of getting ready for that. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna let it rock because at this point there's nothing to lose. Could be just filling in a gap, but I think we're gonna go a little bit higher than that off of how these two candles close. So yeah, on the 30-second, I just busted that candle up into two candles. So I kind of just got in right before it closed. But it does look like we're kind of running out of volatility. So if I were to get out right here, that would be possible 1R. All right, I think I'm just going to let it rock. And if not, I mean, we'll have a break-even day, which will be fine. Also, I do want to react, or I do want to see how we react off of here, because if we completely turn up, come on, broski. All right, yeah, so there's no reason to get out of this trade. So I'm going to secure small profits, because if we come all the way back up, we'd come up 30 points and cross over that moving average. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. So I want to see us close below this line right here.
Order filled.
Fudge. I think we got out somewhere around here. All right, let's go. That is a 1.5 risk to reward. And so since we came so close to that draw, as soon as I saw it get there, I'm not about to. So let's see. So we got out at 1-1. Let's just say somewhere around here, 1.25, right? And our draw was on 2.5, so it was 11, and we got out around. So hold on here. So, okay, I got out around here, but since we were at 13.5, that was only 4 or 5 points for my draw, so I just wanted to cut it right there. All right, so let's go and check our analytics now, because I want to see exactly where we got out. And we're probably going to come back up, possibly tap into this. I'm just using this up close candle as an order block. Probably going to tap back up and then come back down. That could possibly be another 15-second entry. All right, cool. So I'm going to use those two up candles as an order block. We came up, closed above these highs, and then closed back below. So as soon as we close right there, that would have been a change in the state of delivery. That's why we're having such a big reaction right now. And that's probably going to take out, sweep the low. All right, cool beans there. So really what I'm trying to see on the higher time frame is I want to see us sweep previous day or current day low and then close back into the range, probably finish around this fair value gap here, because I don't see anything on the huge time frame on why we would want to go much lower than that. That's on the hour. So now let's go to a 4-hour chart. So I'm thinking after we sweep this, which we've already done, and we've swept current day low, there's not a fair value gap or anything in here. I mean, so we do have previous day low that we could sweep. That could be, but I don't think we're about to drop 500 points. So I'm not using that as like a really good draw on liquidity. So let's go to the daily chart to have a complete top-down analysis, right? So as soon, let's see here. So this was the 11th. So that was Friday. What was the 12th? The 12th was Friday.
Yeah.
So we're going into Saturday, Sunday. So as soon as we close below this right here, we closed above, swept out this high. We couldn't take that out, right? So as soon as we close back into this range, I'm just looking to take out sell side, which was these two draws right here. I'm sorry, it's just kind of hard to operate right now. Plus, we closed back into the range right here as well. Right? And so that kind of sparked the bias of the trade. Yep. So, we were able to scalp a 1 to 5 risk to reward with 1 to 5 risk to reward. So we scalped 65 points today, which is magnificent. All right. I want to go to my analytics. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. All right, cool. So now let's go to the analytics side. All right, so I'm completely excluding my big blow up day, right? Which was right here. So how can I go? Okay, cool. So our exit price was at, so let's do 95 minus 25 is what? 50. So we scalped around 46, 47 points, something like that. What was our exit price? So we entered at 94 and we got out at 27. 94 and we got out at 27. 90. And we got out at 27. Yeah, bro, that is a absolute 1.5 risk to reward for today, and my impatience did kind of cost me, wow, another 60 points, but get what you get, you know. So we did come up into this order block. We took out this previous candle's high. We closed back inside of the range, and then we were able to close below this right here, which would have been the continuation, right? So we came up, take out the high. As soon as we closed below, that would have been another entry, possibly on the 15-second time frame. So how you could have played that was, let me go to a box. So as soon as we would have came back up into this fair value gap, I'm sorry, dude. That right there could have been another entry. As soon as we close below right here, could have looked for something. Gosh, I'm sorry for the camera. Could have looked for something like this, right? another 1.5 and stop loss, or I would have went break even as soon as we would have closed above the moving average. So anyways, that's going to be the trade for today. Obviously I'm not on my computer. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'll be back on the charts for tomorrow. Peace.